Welcome back to YouTube, Euro Truckers, and here we are. We just finished off our delivery of 25 tons of diesel, and I was looking at doing a nice little trick of getting a couple of jobs quite quickly together. If we look at the freight market, I was doing a job from Cardiff up to Manchester, this excavator, which was paying a good amount of money, and then grabbing a job from there, either this digger or the diggers, which would have worked out perfectly, apart from one fact. I did actually look at my stats just before I start recording, and we're very close to needing a sleep. So what I'm going to do is I'll have a sleep first, then we'll look at the job market. So, here we go. So, let's go and sleep at this hair centre place. All clear. Do you know, it's very strange driving a truck with no trailer on the back. Its handle's extremely weird because you haven't got to give an extra weight that you normally have. But let's go down here. Big old digger there. Oh, massively speeding as well, which does not really help the situation. I keep doing that. I keep hitting the same button on the joystick, on the controller. Oh, that bloke's having a bad moment of the day on the phone. Well, not our problem. We're gonna go get some sleep. Sleep's important. We'll pop into here, and then we'll have a look at the job market once we wake up and work out a route and a plan of what we're gonna do. Alright. And sleep over. So, it's very late at night now. Let's have a look at the freight market. Oh, that's a shame, the Liverpool to Liverpool. But that, 119 a minute, a mile. Off to Birmingham, off to Manchester. Birmingham wouldn't be too bad. Then what could we get from Birmingham? That's only going to take us 3 hours. Birmingham. These are all really quick jobs. We could get there in time for that one. Take us back over to Swansea. Do a couple of little quick jobs. Still paying good monies. 3 hours and 5. It's a little bit cutting it fine, isn't it? Or we go back up to Manchester as furniture that's still there. And then from Manchester, that'll be gone. Oh, these diggers aren't they? And that's still paying 10 grand. Oh, we go to a new. We have been down to Brussels before. Or Densey. That'll get us back over to Denmark and maybe get some big old jobs over at Denmark. That could be worth it. Let's get this Manchester job then, shall we? It's paying more overall, but less in the sense of per mile, but you're talking by about what? 7. So 7 pence or 7 cents. I could live with that. Let's get going then. Really wish that would go and tell me where to go. Go! So, traffic lights changing. A little bit of gas. And again, see? I'm always doing it. I don't know why. Fat thumbs, obviously. I'm on the wrong side of the road, aren't I? Whoa. I did not happen there. I have road in England. Apologies about that. That was horrendous. Let's try that again. Right, into here. Now the one highlighted we're going to do is this one. Yep. So it's a standard delivery. It's a bulk standard delivery. It's nothing special. So spin it around. So let's get going. Problem is, I always record this program first, then this game first, and then I always do an episode of American Truck, so I get so used to driving only on the right hand side, so it puts me off and I always forget. Oh, this feels so much better, getting rid of that silly no weight. Alright, here we go. So this little job can get us started, and if the recording doesn't take too long, I'll record the second job as well. And obviously if you guys want to see it in shorter pieces, then you can always pause it, but I will decide once I've kind of got towards the end. It still takes a while to get there, and I might actually end it just before we grab the next job, actually drive to the job just before I hook up, and then we can at least start the next one with already ready to go and on the move, as it says. And if any of you are wondering, I didn't stop and have a look at the trailer because looking at the time, it's very dark. You're not going to see the greatest amount. But obviously when we get to the other end, if it's a bit lighter, we'll have a little look, or if we find a nice place to stop. Now, anything en route we can open up. Let's look at the GPS. So we're going up the same road the whole time. So we could open up the M5, couldn't we? But again, it's going to take us a little bit longer. Obviously, if we get a job to Swansea, we wouldn't have to worry. Eventually, we'll open up all those roads. But the M5 might be a bit tricky to open up. Saying that if we get a job from Manchester all the way down to Plymouth, that'll open that up quite happily. So it's just going to be a journey back up the same kind of road again, which is a bit tedious. So I said, why don't we... No, we can't do that because now we've started joining here. I think if we go over there, we have to cut across and go that way, which wouldn't be too much of a problem really. But that makes our trip a lot longer. But it is about exploring as well. So let's do it. We'll do the longer one. Then we can pick up delivery. Probably have to have a rest after that, soon after that I think. So we'll start heading off Swansea. We won't go into Swansea though. We have to unlock that another day with a job. Dark here, and it's kind of going to be a little bit of a long journey, so we will split this video into two. We'll do this job and then I will do the next job straight after, which will be good for you guys as well because you get a couple of videos quite quickly in recession of each other rather than having to wait around for a while. But again, I will record these quite quickly. There goes our retarder. We've got a green light, which is going to turn, because it always does, because it's my luck. Let's slowly cruise to the end. Brakes on this are good. Alright, retarder in place. Get ready, watch the lights on the left hand side. You can see on the floor on the right as well, so it's amber, red, gear on. Oh well, off we go. Slowly turn. Too steeply. We want to go straight away to the left, which I think this road disappears off to the left. I don't think you have to indicate off. I remember in previous times of playing, Swansea and Liverpool up the M4. Here we go, join the M4 for a little bit anyway. I think we probably only started for a junction or two, I believe. Let's get accelerated. Should arrive by 6 o'clock in the morning. Make sure that's actually okay by the job's description. Ooh, that's nice and close towards the end, which is good. That's what we like to see. Space. Now, what are we doing up here? Tab, what the sound I'm saying. Speed camera coming up, so it's probably a speed reduction or some sort. No, it's just a speed camera for no apparent reason. Swansea, we are going to continue on. I believe we need to move out because I think this lane goes off and comes back on again. No, it doesn't highlight. Let them disappear off, the one that wanted to go. Join up. So I believe we must be the next one coming off that to make sure to go across on the country route, which would be a little bit more bendy, do we say? A bit more vigorous fun. Before we're losing a bit of power up here. Now we've hit the A483. Does dies. Let's go. Let's go to kaput. Alright, indicate out. fine for diesel. We're doing fine without needing a sleep, so we're absolutely okay. So we'll just keep on powering through up to 50 miles an hour now. Get some big beams on, some full beams on as no one's in front of us. If someone starts coming towards us, we will be respectful and turn them off. Losing more speed. This is going to be a very hilly road, I think. Being overtaken. Oh god, his lights are rubbish. Let me help you out. There you go. It'll rapidly drive off anyway, so it makes no difference. Wow. Drops much more. We'll actually might lose cruise control. That's it, I think we're winning. Yes, we are. Just about winning. I've never driven on this road in real life. I've been to Wales a couple of times. I've never been on a road like this. Losing more speed. Oh, bet you're in a car on this kind of place. Nice sunny day. This is a lovely road. Please get moving, car. Truck. Come on, Scania. And I can do it. Did we upgrade the engine? I actually honestly can't remember what we did. I don't know if we did actually. Down to under 6 AM, which is always a bonus. And as I say that, it's probably going to click over now. But we will eventually get under 6 AM again, it's not an issue. We're just losing speed because of all these hills. It stopped reminding me I can go 50. I can't get there, that's the problem. Downhill, good stuff. Let's start eating away at that 6 o'clock arrival time. One thing I would say about Euro Truck 2, which they got it very right about arrival times and stuff like that, on these kind of roads, they're normally only a few minutes off. I'm barely making any time up, which in real life, even a sat-nav, you'd always probably end up being a minute or two ahead of the time they state, because they don't expect you to do the speed limit the whole time. But American Truck Simulator, it can't figure out at all. Half the time I'm miles ahead of it. You just see the times drop. You're like, did you actually work that out? Make up your middle. You just picked a random number out of the sky about how long it's going to take. So this is going to be a bit more of a dodgier one. So I'm going to put the brakes on for a second, then gas back on again, because that was a bit of a bigger bend. I know we probably lost quite a lot of speed just then, but it's better to be safe than have an accident, damage the cargo and lose more money. Still arriving before 6 AM. Admittedly, I've still got to park the thing, which I would probably park up by 7 AM. I am not the best, but I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to work on it as best I can. The annoying thing is, I do jobs on my other save, should I say, he's level 11 or 12 now. like talking and trying to do things for YouTube, which everyone always says it gets more difficult when you're recording for YouTube, and I never believed it would be. It's like, well, how could it be more difficult? You're doing the same thing, you're just having a chit chat. But oh my god, you lose so much concentration. It's amazing how much you miss or don't do quite as well because of recording. Which, nothing against it, I love recording, I enjoy making videos, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching my videos. But yeah, what a difference it makes. It's quite a surprise, quite a shock, so let's hope I improve with my talking as well as my parking. But so far no one's commented anything that they're negatively annoyed about. Oh, let's get the speed right down. I did not anticipate this happening. So a little whilst we hit. There's the train. And there's our truck. Stopped. Probably because it actually hasn't got anywhere to go because the map runs out. It's all on time systems probably. So yeah, the map is huge on this game. But if you're watching this and you haven't seen my video for American Truck Simulator, where I got a bit of a rant about kind of what I feel the game needs to have, or what they could add to A, that game, but also B, I suppose you could put a lot of them over to this game as well. Please do go and check it out, have a look at it, and comment if there's anything you want to see, because we can always get things that are requested, and if enough of us request it, let's see working on it, if it's going to help and improve the games to the point that more people buy them, or obviously they'll probably add it as a DLC, not a free update, but if it's going to make a huge difference to a game, then, and it'll keep a game going even longer, then most companies will accept that and take it on board. Or someone could mod something similar into it. And modding geniuses, I suppose. I'm not a modding genius. I've only just realised I've had the full beams on the whole time. As if any of you are screaming at me to turn them off and I had a car in front of me the whole time. Apologies. But there we go. And you've seen kind of the truck with the train as well, which is always quite a cool. But we've got 19 miles to go and 2 hours left on our journey. We lost about 5 minutes on that silly old thing. Train zone. Here we're going up to all the bendy bits again. More bendy bits. We like the bendy bits. So, what are we going down to here? Oh, staying at 50. Okay, that's fine. Let's try and do this nice and smoothly. Like I said also before, I am trying to improve on joystick controls. Going down to 30. Workman up ahead. There's bound to be a traffic light. I mean, camera. So, we might as well just reduce speed. Oh, there's even a traffic light as well. I wasn't lying, see? Whoa. Mr. Coachman, you're taking a long time. Straight ahead, and I'm a bit concerned that it's going to come off. We'll move over because we're miles behind this coach. I don't know how. 230. I don't know how we're so far behind. Oh no, that is actually just a turning off. That is a cool turning off. Look at that. Skyscrapers in the background being built. That is lovely. Oh, here we go. Bit more speed. That's a wicked bridge. I just want to come off there to go on the bridge now. Ah, what a shame. That's quite cool. I like that. I want to ride on here tonight. Petrol station, we're fine for petrol. Sleeping station, fine for that too. He's coming off, he'll brake massively for no apparent reason, and then slowly turn off. Still screaming at the screen. Oh, look at this bridge. How cool is this? The M53. I kind of want to go on that in real life now to see if this bridge is true and if it actually looks like this, because that's really cool. No, my luck, I'll go there and be a tolled bridge. Every nice bridge is tolled in this world at the moment. Manchester, that's where we want to go. Now, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to play the radio very quietly or if I'm going to get a ban. As I'm quite new to YouTube, I'm guessing out of everyone, I'm more likely to get a ban. So, I'm not going to play it because I don't want any of my videos to get banned and taken off because that's not fair on you guys. Oh, let's indicate over, just so we can get prepared. But I would love to play music and the radio, especially on long journeys, but I don't know what the rules are like, and if any of you could tell me if it would be acceptable for the radio that's linked to this game to be played. I know quite often music isn't at all, but I don't know, it's a bit strange. So please do let me know. Also, any other kind of things you'd like to see to happen on this game. And very much for any kind of improvement you would like to see, apart from my driving ability, that is trying to be improved, and learning my left and rights and which country I'm in. That is all part of the process. And again, I am looking at perhaps getting us ready in the next 5 levels to expand ourselves into another vehicle and another garage. I kind of want to know what you guys want to do. Do you want me to increase the garage we've got, which only give us 2 slots for, I think it's 180,000, or do we go for buying into a new city? If we're going to a new city, which city would you like to see it in? Another England city, or a UK city, should I say, or one in a foreign country, which I'm happy just to drive a truck there, a cargo nearby or whatever, and just go grab one if you tell me the city, and I'm happy to go and do that, and we can start getting people to work over there and earn us some monies. And then we're swapping this, give the Scania to somebody, and then we'll probably should have slowed down for this. That was a bit too fast, Mr. Tobin. So, oh god, Hunter Logistics are destroying cargoes. I spin around corners at 60 miles an hour. I forgot what I was saying then. Yeah, so obviously if you do want me to, please let me know. also what kind of vehicle I'm going to get next, because I'm looking at getting a different vehicle to drive around for a bit, like buying our own Volvo or MAN or something. I suppose if I am eventually going to buy one of every single truck. If that's the case, it might be a better idea, I don't know why I've just done that much down here, to get the more rubbish ones out of the way, like the Renaults or kind of even the bottom end Mercedes, which I'm not particularly impressed with. To get those done and dusted, do a couple of jobs, give it to somebody, buy another truck, hire somebody, and we can keep doing that for a while. If that's what you guys would like to see. Because we can always take out another 100,000 or another 400,000. We have got 32.7 in the bank. By the time we get to level 5, hopefully I'll have about another, hopefully get like 60 or 70,000 in the bank. Oh, we are being forced to slow. So, there we go. Oh, so we're going to be coming down a very steep bank, so we are going to reduce speed down to 30. Make sure we don't have a crash. Do this one in advance rather than trying to do it at the last second. Oh god, that's hard. Even at 30, that's quite a difficult bend. Up to 50. I think that trailer would have pushed us a little bit faster than that down that hill. Move over to the left-hand lane. Now we've only got 4 miles to go. That's pretty good. So it's dynamite going past on the right-hand side, pulled by a Renault. I'm guessing we're coming. Oh god, that was very bad. Was that any cargo damaged? Just the truck. We'll get that repaired soon. God knows. Don't brake on corners, see? Very dangerous. Into Manchester. So yes, it looks like it's getting to a good time for us to be able to at least look at the truck as well, which would be quite nice. With the trailer in a bit more of a sun-rising setting, shall we say. I don't know why he stopped there, but we'll go past him because I'm not having that. God, now he's like trying to come on inside of me. Idiot. So we're going to the second exit, straight over. Get ourselves up to this roundabout. This could take us a while. And AI do not understand roundabouts to save their lives. So half of them go all the way around the roundabout in one lane. Others just turn off randomly and sporadically, whatever they fancy. Like that Herbert there. I suppose in some sense that's the same as real life. People I've been around roundabouts with and they've gone wherever they fancied, not where they're supposed to go. Now, into here. I'm just going to cut across because I can't be bothered. And the fact that I'm very naughty. So, nice easy pull up. So, before we get going, brake on. Have a quick little look, shall we? There's the truck and the trailer. Sun beaming through. Look at that. There you go. Our truck pulling a proper trailer. So, back inside. Let's get this bad boy reversing, shall we? Nice and easy. Check the other side. Looks good. Back out the window. Then, bit off centre. That's close enough. There we go, guys. So, Cardiff to Manchester done. Has that gone enough? Yes. Level 6. So, the level up. I think let's get another one into this just in time. I think our distances at the moment are quite nice for the video lengths at the second, but we will put another one in shortly. So, let's go forward. Let's look at the jobs market quickly. Just in case this ain't good. We don't want to miss something, do we? That's not what I wanted to do. This one. Oh, in 10 minutes. There's a big paying job per hour. Can we get there is the question. That'll be for next time, guys. For now, keep on trucking, guys.